Half the year gone already? If you're wondering where time went and what happened to those January goals, you're not alone. In this episode, I'm walking you through a mid-year, midlife self-review so you can reset without the guilt, refocus with intention, and remember, it's not too late to start fresh. Let's talk. You're listening to This Woman Can. I'm your host, Janice Sutherland, where I help mature professional Black women take charge of their careers and lives to create a future on their terms. Hey, welcome to This Woman Can, the podcast where we redefine reinvention and do midlife on our terms. I'm your host, Janice Sutherland, and today we are having a real grown big ass woman check-in because it's July. It's July. That means we are halfway through 2025. I don't know about you, but I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that January was 6 months ago and it seems like yesterday. And if you set some big, audacious, hairy, juicy goals back then, and you've, not quite hit the mark, this episode is for you. And honestly, it's for me too. So let me keep it 100 with you. One of my 2025 goals was to land more corporate coaching consulting work. I had the intention, I had the skills. Yeah, I even had the fancy spreadsheet. I had it all laid out. But somewhere between launching programs, coaching clients, being a whole woman with a whole life, corporate outreach, the work I needed to do really took a back seat. It wasn't that I didn't care. I still do, but I didn't follow through consistently. And for a moment, I started spiraling. Have I wasted time? What if it's too late? Should I just let this one go? But then I reminded myself, this isn't failure, this is feedback. That's what a mid-year review is all about. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about checking in with compassion. So I want you to take some time to do a midlife, mid-year review, and I'm going to give you the framework for it by giving you some powerful reflection questions. So grab your favorite tip or your tea, your coffee, your wine, no judgment, your notes app or pen and paper, and just take a moment to pause and ponder the following questions. 1. What did I set out to do this year and why? Was it your goal or someone else's expectation? So maybe you said you'd go back to school, but deep down, what you really wanted was more creative freedom, not just another degree. 2. What's actually been working for you? Noticing what's flowing, what sets your heart on fire, what gives you ease is just as important as spotting what's stuck. So you may not have changed career yet, but maybe you started speaking up in meetings or saying no to projects that drain you. That's a huge step. 3. What's felt heavy, forced, or just off? Your body knows, your energy knows. I know for me what it is, and that's for me and my maker. But one client told me that she realized the business she was building was more about proving something to others than fulfilling her purpose. So, what feels heavy for you? What just feels off? 4. What am I proud of? Even if it's not finished, we're not asking you for perfection or completion here, because progress isn't just about outcomes, it's about courage, consistency, and sometimes just getting out of bed and giving it a try or trying again. And 5, what do I still want for real? Forget the noise, forget the words in your head, forget what people are saying, forget what should be done. What do you still want to do to make space for this year? What do you want to make space for this year? The key for me here is, we're not looking at evaluating your KPIs or analyzing your metrics or measuring your productivity. It's not about the spreadsheet. It's not about the numbers. It's about the check-ins, about how you're feeling. So are you fulfilled? Are things aligned with your values? Are you being honest with yourself about what you want and what you're afraid of? Because sometimes that goal we set in January was rooted in who we thought we should be, not who we are becoming. And there's a huge difference there. So once you've taken the time to reflect on the questions I taught prior, here are a few tips just to get you started so you don't fall back into that funk or whatever it is that stopped you. So just pick one thing to finish strong. It doesn't have to be a whole list. If you started out the whole list at the beginning of the year, just pick one thing, one goal, one project, or one habit that matters and recommit. As I said, not all the things, just the right thing, the thing that feels right for you right now. Then speak it out loud. Tell someone, post it, claim it. There's power in declaring your direction. Even if you're still figuring out the how, you'll be surprised at the level of support you can get. 3, schedule a realignment day. Block out an afternoon this month. No distractions, just you, your thoughts, and a space to reconnect with your vision, because sometimes our days can get so cluttered up with all the things around us, other people's needs and demands, that we really don't have time to think for ourselves. So schedule yourself some realignment time. 4, celebrate your evolution. You're not the same woman you were in January. You have evolved. You have got to move forward. And that's a beautiful thing. You've grown. That counts. So, can I take a leaf out of my own book, a piece of my own advice, and back to my goal, getting more corporate world. Yes, I got sidetracked, but last week I made a move. I followed up with a couple of old leads, and I finally recorded the pitch video that I've been avoiding. And sometimes a reset just starts with one small act of action. So that's your challenge this week. Pick one way to recommit to you, not to a job title, not to someone else's expectations, but to yourself. And let July be your reminder that it's not too late. You're not too old. This year is not over. You've still got time, and you have the power. Give yourself grace, give yourself truth. And midlife is powerful because we've lived enough to know better. We know what we want, and we've got enough left to do something about it. It isn't just a mid-year moment. It's a chance to remember that this woman can. You can reset, you can refocus, and you can rise, no matter what the calendar says. You haven't missed your window. You're still in the story, so let's write the next chapter with intention. Give yourself the gift of beginning again, wiser and more aligned than you were in January. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this episode sparks something for you, send to a friend who might need to hear this mid-year reminder too. And if you're looking for support as you reset, especially around career clarity or financial fear, check out the self-paced programs that I have online at www.janicesutherland.com, and it's made just for women like us. So stay bold, stay curious, and remember, until next time, this woman can. Take care. Thanks for listening. If you got something from this week's episode, please let me know. Better yet, share it with your friends, colleagues, and anyone you know who can benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe or write a review, and connect with me at my website, janicesutherland.com, where you can also subscribe to the This Woman Can newsletter or connect with me on LinkedIn. Remember, you have the wisdom, resilience, authenticity, and power to create a life on your terms. And if I can, you can, this woman can. Take care until next time.